that you, Major? Major. Is Major here? Race.
Yeah.
Where's Major?
I'm here. He here. He probably just muted himself up.
Boy.
You know how Major is.
Ah, good lord. I honestly don't like this happening. Hold up a sec.
PD, why'd you end your last stream?
I have to rename it.
Anyone there?
Mighty rusty. Creepers. Need another way in.
Hey! You hear me? Anyone there? Kendrick? You there?
Not so loud.
Oh, scared me often.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets. Oh, sweet mother of Italy, why did I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought man has been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick, when you opened the door, I stood watching. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off, mate.
I'll see what that was and look for your partner.
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Exploring this estate. Fresh manure. Fresh manure. Fresh manure. rusted lamp. The ground's trampled. Somebody... Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging.
Alright, y'all. I'll be back. I'm about to eat. So somebody get my steak and I'll be pissed as fuck. Yeah, here I come.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows, like garden beds. Hey. Hear me? Another thief. Body's mutilated. Who are you?
What the fuck is that?
Damn.
Coming! Fuck's sake, as soon as something good happens. I'm back.
Oh my god. Why does it have no face?
I don't know. What the fuck? I don't like the look of this. I want that weapon badly. What is that? It's definitely not human. Alright, let's try to gain some health back. Is it killing the ghost? Yeah, he is.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Even Geralt
Eyes and
didn't know.
nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
There's a cat in front of me and there's a dog behind me.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
The cat's talking. Okay.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me.
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
What about this then? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far. Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everett? Yes, we know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everett home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves. Leave before it's too late.
Iris, this is not my first haunted house. Please come out. Hello? Is anyone here? Okay.
I'd beat people to death with a mini nuke. How much damage do I do? Let's hack you, shut you down.
That painting looks suspicious.
I one-shotted you because of my special room. Roasted you down. Oh, I didn't one-shot you.
Oh, great. Another kind of wraith.
Gotta be careful.
Alright, get soul trap ready.
What the hell was that?
Alright, let's go. Let's make 100% happiness home.
Diagram. Black unicorn? What?
Yes. What? Racist or something?
No, I just don't... They couldn't explain that a bit more?
No. They do that?
I don't know. Holy shit, this sword looks badass as fuck.
It. Farnsworth.
Holy shit, I can wear glasses. This is the highlight of this game.
That's sad.
Yes!
That is very sad.
I
That's
love
the
this.
highlight of the game.
I can wear shades from my DlC. That's bad. I'm glad I bought those things.
I'm afraid.
You're afraid of what, bitch?
Weird as I've never known him. A different man then.
How have I not have had these glasses on the whole time? You know, I look like a road daddy. What the? Did I say road daddy?
Probably.
That makes sense.
Fire damage. Interesting. Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Oh my god. Great.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
What? This place looks a bit nicer. What the hell?
P, I'm gonna send you a picture of the Fallout character I just made.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, Petey. Actually, send people. There we go. Big man's in town.
Oh, I was aggravated.
That chamber. Iris was supposed to be here. Lovely couple. Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me when buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness. was summoned to serve Iris von Everett. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everett has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Iris von Everett adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right. I'll dig the grave somewhere else. This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everett, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right.
I'm going into a ghost planet. It must be Tuesday.
What?
We're going into a ghost painting, so it must be Tuesday.
What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everett.
How do you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everett's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained
Oh,
substance.
Edie,
Pretty fantastic tale.
I just built the settlement recruitment beacon and I
Yet you'd
already
best
have 2
believe
people.
it, and
Why can't it be
your
like
God.
this
The
when I
painted
don't
world
have
is rife with
like
danger.
any
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, can that walk there?
Where's Iris?
You
Gotta
awoke her but for a
build
moment.
bunch of
If you
things.
wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right?
If I can
So you
get
examine
max
the tracks
happiness with
outside.
these 2 people, I wonder if that'll count.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and
Build the
wilted.
goddamn wall.
Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say. Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Who has giant spiders in a fucking painting ghost world thing?
People that like giant spiders, I assume.
I don't know enough of these fucking things. Man, my sword's working. Great.
Olgerd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Monica, just like the one Olgerd sold in her decorations for a special occasion. The wedding veil. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls the newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what happens. Come in,
That's
see
why he
our
sounds
home.
familiar. He's one of the Skyrim voice actors.
I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm
Didn't voice act anything else, you just only a Skyrim voice actor.
I swept them all up.
And that's all I can recognize him by.
You've seen to everything.
Alright, now I need to get a bunch of defenses going. defense. Turrets. 15 defense. Like something. Build up a big old platform. Right there. Connect one there. Delete that one. Right, you don't connect to that, do you? So I need the other stairs. That's up here.
Contosaurus Rex.
Stop talking about me behind my back, baby.
I'm talking about this fucking spider. I'm not talking about it.
I didn't say you were talking about the spider.
I guess I was talking about you, but okay. Ugh. Ugh. So China might cry when she gets here.
What?
China might cry when she gets here. Because she's it's her first time away from her.
Is she?
Oh no, she's 2 years old. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I thought you were getting like a dog from like a fuck
God damn it all.
shit, like a kennel or some shit.
What?
Alright, I'm back. That steak and potatoes are fucked up.
Oh, honestly, race, where you gone?
Yep. No, I'm watching scary compilation on YouTube. I forgot it's Halloween month, so that's what I do on Halloween. I watch
scary compilations.
YouTube. Yeah,
oh my god, this freaking big ass spider.
Back, I want to say this is 2020. I want to say back, I want to say like 2000.
Italians, I mean.
2016, 17. Man, YouTube used to have some serious ass shit on there for scary compilations.
A nightmare.
Matter of fact, if you go on my Instagram page, I got one of them on there. Not the whole thing, but one of the scenes they showed. And that shit is fucking scary. There was this one they showed. This girl was in the bathroom, and the guy was walking up there, and he was like, "What did you say?" She was like, "It's something in here." And all of a sudden, that bitch just fly up in the corner, like something threw up in the corner, and he ran to the door, and the door is closed. And then it goes, just get to another compilation, just get to another scene. I'm like, what the fuck? But now they be showing a bunch of bullshit. YouTube used to show shit.
Another dream of the past.
They used to have
too.
they servers before Google bought them. I don't know what was wrong with their servers. I don't know. They never fixed them. They used to be able to type on there deleted YouTube videos or whatever. I used to type on there deleted big booty shaking videos. And then to bring up a whole bunch of videos that's not on the feed or on the search thing that you're looking for. It'll show all the deleted ones on their server, and that shit used to be crazy. I seen one on there. One time on there was two guys banging a girl. I mean, they was fully clothed, but you could tell they was penetrating her ass. I was like, damn. I ain't watched the whole thing because when I first glanced at it, it was like some dance and shit, kind of camera moving fast and forth, and then it looked at this one couple and they just in there banging. I looked at it at first, you know what I'm saying? He was holding her bra up and they was like acting like they was dancing, but you could tell he was in her. But the way she looked at her face she looked young as hell. So I instantly just stopped looking at that one. I'm like, I'm not gonna be a witness to child pornography. Unlike Petey.
Huh?
Oh.
What's happening?
Petey the pedophile.
What? No, I'm not.
Petey the pedo.
PD the pedo.
Petey the pedo.
Race. Fuck you.
Nope. Not until you find me a big booty mutant woman.
Is everything alright?
No, thank you.
You seem pale, out of
Or at least one that like to gobble on the mic.
Really? But why don't you tell me how you feel?
Or take it in the face.
So happy to see you.
Or she like kids in her belly.
Why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa?
I don't like this conversation.
No one does.
Swallow the kids.
Is that it?
The kids have left me.
What's this?
The children have left the
We
building.
wrote
The
some
children have left me.
favorite ration.
She's a baby kid. She's a baby eater.
This. Banknotes.
We paid off your
Oh
debts.
shit.
To avoid bringing shame to the family.
Oh, this one. I remember this one.
So nice of Mama to remember.
Is this Irish bank? It's an Irish bank, but it's in Peru. And they was sitting there, and he was videotaping. It was after hours, but nobody in there but the workers. And they just talking, and all of a sudden you just see this little girl just run past. And they like, what? You joking? And they turn around and look. And if you slow it down, oh boy, slowed it down, you can see she transparent. You can see the table and everything going through it. It's just a black shadow. But you can see it actually like his shoulders and his head moving like it's running. And the area it ran from is like no walkway where somebody could take a run and start. You know what I'm saying?
Like this place.
Don't follow my face.
Then moments later, you see the bank doors opening. You know, they automated. It took a long time for the doors to open. They didn't open all the way. They just opened up a crack a little bit. They just folded open a little bit. They didn't even open it all the way. I don't usually watch none of this shit that much. But it's Halloween month. It's the witching month. Hey, Petey. Don't get caught out after 3. You might get raped by a bunch of straight women.
Oh God, no. For humanity.
Hey, it's Halloween. You never know. It's the witching month. Oh, they showing this one.
I know that one, right? Oh yeah, I changed the community icon again.
Oh,
What community icon?
You know the
your
community
community
icon?
icon.
Oh my, yeah. Okay.
This
Yeah, I
one
changed-
major. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is that blood?
No, I changed it from the one that you think it is, Race.
This one got the little girl's birthday party. You know, it's the average white family's birthday party. And all of a sudden, the faucet just turns on.
Then it's decided.
Then you hear the daddy say, "Not tonight, not tonight." Turn the water off, and all of a sudden, drawers start flying up. And the little girl gets scared. She run to grandma or grandpa or whoever, and everything just start flying, and they start running. They just run out the room. That shit, wow, when I first seen it.
Bro, if the faucet turns off, you fucking leave the building. I mean, if the faucet turns on and no one's there, just leave the building.
What? What are we talking about again?
But this
Race
one
is
chick. Oh, I'm watching scary compilations. You know, that's what I watch on YouTube when it's Halloween. And it's I watch Slap Hand. He be having some good ones, Slapped Hand. And then I like long compilations. I don't like the 10-minute compilations. And it's a little girl's birthday party, and the faucet turns on by itself. And they have her birthday party at the house in the kitchen, and the faucet turned on by itself.
Another blurred memory. Fresh. As if someone just rinsed it.
And this shit's starting again.
The details are off. just like the painting.
Yeah. They
I
get
think
pissed the
everyone
fuck
would
off.
struggle to explain what's going on. Faucet just turned on.
Shit, the faucet turned on, the cabinets flew open, the drawers started flying open, shit started flying out the drawers.
Yeah. So if he could explain what's going on to a 2-year-old, I would love to hear that.
Fits.
Yeah. I don't fucking know Ouija board. Oh shit, that's a face.
I would
I can
love
see
to
that's
use
a
a
pig
Ouija
face.
board.
Cause YouTube, that's what YouTube does. They get rid of the good shit, the shit that can't be explained, and they put that bullshit up like a bitch leaving in a fucking van. This bitch wasn't even living in a fucking van.
Smile a bit
What?
wider.
Who was living in a van?
Some chick YouTube was promoting, some pretty little black chick talking about she living in one of them Volkswagen
No, still wrong.
vans.
Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry.
You ever
don't
seen
know
the
her.
one?
Couldn't go? No, you
I was gonna say, you ever seen the one where the two guys is walking in the subway being silly, and they run across this girl, she all bloody,
Oh, I
fucked up,
don't.
and she be stabbing her. Oh, that's right, you don't watch that shit. Well, in this one, one I seen, two young, it sounded like they might be in high school, and they was walking down the subway, and they was like, hey, look, is that somebody sitting there? And he's like, hey, you need some help? And she looked up, and she starts stabbing herself with a pencil, dog, right in her vagina. Just wham, wham,
that wouldn't
wham.
do that much damage. It would just go through, right?
No, that would actually tear some walls. You don't want to do that, because if a woman tears her vagina walls and air gets up in there, that'll kill her. That goes straight to her bloodstream. You get air in your bloodstream, that's it. You know, air bubble. That's what a blood clot is.
Yeah.
And then she gets up and starts chasing their ass with the pencil and shit. Like she want to stab them, and they run. The video ends.
Great snack to be eating. Wow, fighting games.
What'd you say, Petey?
Greatest
You said something stupid.
snacks
What?
to eat while fighting someone.
Hey, you ever seen Ghost Adventure's very first video before they even had a show? Look it up, it's on YouTube. That shit is, you think what I'm talking about is scary. That shit is scary. This is when Nick was with them. This is when they first started. Aaron it was just them three. It was Nick, Zach, and Aaron. Aaron was the cameraman, Nick and Zach were the investigators. Whoa. That was wild right there. But in that one, they went to this place called the Goldfingers Saloon. Somebody has always tried to buy this place and fix it up, but something always stopped. And they fucked around and went in there and spent the night. Called themselves go spend the night. And they stayed in this one shack, like a couple of miles away. That was supposed to be haunted too. And they left, and when they left, Aaron left a recorder on in there. When they came back that night, you could hear people moaning and screaming. Aaron was like, "That's demonic, man. I'm out. I'm leaving." And he left. So Zach and Nick went to do the shit by themselves. They went in the basement because the voices on the EVP was saying go to the basement and shit. Man, they went to the basement. Oh, hell broke loose. Motherfucking board went flying. A brick floated straight up in the air and then went straight across. It floated straight up in the air and then went straight across the room. And as it did that, a 2x4, a long ass 2x4 rose up in the air and flipped in the air. They ran and got separated. And Nick standing there, he could hear Zach calling his name and shit. But on the recorder, you can hear somebody like they standing right next to him. Saying, Nick. And they ended up
Nick.
Nickelodeon.
No,
they jumped
I was
out
doing
of
a different thing too.
Yeah, retards. But look at that shit on YouTube. That shit, look, Ghost Adventures very first video. That shit is wild as fuck. I remember the first time I seen it, it was on Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi, they was just, they just had it as like a, an indie film, like a Blair Witch type shit. That shit blew the fuck up. It was so real. The Las Vegas News had that shit on. But now they done got fake. And Nick got his own show on something called Red Zone. I don't know what the fuck that is. But that shit he got a little pog with him. That's on the show with him. In case you don't know what a pog is, that's a fat ass white girl. Sometimes some guys be nice and be like, oh, pretty ass white girl. No, you mean fat ass white girl. Is it me, or do every white girl that got a big butt always got a pig face?
I guess. Yeah. Fair.
Oh, you wouldn't know, Major. You're 14. You don't be looking at grown women, do you?
No.
Why not? I used to look at all types of women.
Look how you turned out, bud.
I was a pervert at 14, what can I say? But see, I had a beard at 14, so I could fuck women that was 22, 23 years old. Who the fuck is texting me? You ain't talking about sitting on my face. Don't text me. And if it's a dude, I'm not replying.
Ham sandwiches.
Nope, she ain't talking about sitting on my face, not replying. I love peanut butter sandwiches.
No.
Nah, you don't know what that's from. Hmm?
Sit cool.
Sesame Street. The
What
magician
episode of Sesame Street?
The magician that Mr. Snuffleupagus used to, Mr. Snuffleupagus and
Isn't that Big Bird's imaginary friend?
Yep, he's not imaginary. Have you ever seen him? I've seen him.
I have not.
Oh, Bird. He ain't nothing but a woolly
I
mammoth.
kind of wish Big Bird got blown up on the rocket.
What rocket? What are you talking about?
So, Sesame Street was going to essentially do a promo with NASA on one of their rockets. But they couldn't make enough space for the Big Bird costume. So Big Bird didn't end up going on it, and the rocket exploded.
Oh, the one with the teacher on it?
Possibly. I don't know. All I know is that Big Bird...
It happened in the 80s? It happened in the 80s? Yeah, that's the one with the teacher on it. That shit, you dog. That shit was on live TV.
That's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
I mean, like motherfucking, like we watched the debate.
Yeah.
That shit was like that, the explosion, the NASA explosion, all that shit. They let us out of school early. That shit was so fuck, cause that shit was unprecedented that people was about to see this, this compelling event. Man, that motherfucker went up, and next thing you know, that bitch was like, boom, boom, boom. Everybody was like, what the? Like, is this one little girl was like, is this a movie? And the teacher didn't know what the fuck to say. Like, she was just standing there like, oh my god.
I'd be like,
that was the first.
No, it ain't. This is the real shit.
That was and it was fucked up because that was the first time a civilian was allowed onto the space shuttle to go in space. She was nominated out of like, I want to say 1,000 people, maybe more. I'm like, that's fucked up to be nominated out of that many people, and you go and just to be nominated to your death.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Was the teacher a virgin? If so, that means that was a sacrifice to the sun gods. Can I scrap that bit?
Then Von Everett ceased to be human.
Yeah, now they're showing Close Encounters.
No,
Damn.
he merely remembered that he
I thought that was a car. No, there's a big ball of light.
Oh, the big ball of fluors.
Big ball. The guy driving past the big ball of light.
Is this in Russia?
No, it's in the United States.
In Soviet Russia, car ride you.
You ever seen the car that just appeared out of nowhere in Russia? The guy turning the corner, turning at the light, and all of a sudden a black car just come out of nowhere and he smacked the side of it.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
Now see, the only thing that some of these videos I don't like, they add sound effects to it, and some of that shit don't. You know, it has sound already, but you don't need to add sound effects because that takes away from the validity of the video. Because sometimes something, you know, if a ghost or anything fly past you, even if a UFO fly past you, it's not gonna, 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna make no fucking noise.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? I don't know if they said if anybody heard about it, because they've been putting everything on the news about Trump. The CIA, the NSA
Oh,
said
the released information that released UFO information, right?
yeah, something like that. That UFO don't necessarily mean extraterrestrial, it just mean
Oh yeah, it just means
unidentified
unidentified flying object. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Of course not. I
there
already
has
told
been
you, we're not
confirmed
animals.
sightings by the CIA and shit, and pretty soon, something was signed where by a certain time, the
You
Area
gonna
51
disclose
has to
everything?
release information. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
You can't keep it company. This one will protect you.
not everything obviously because they can't.
Now, as far as us having a UFO, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I
But I
doubt
will-
they actually have any physical evidence. They
No.
probably have like photos and shit.
I think they got physical evidence because one did crash in Roswell, New Mexico.
Feel nothing.
How many people witnessed it and how many people got a picture of it?
A couple of people got a picture of it. I put it like this: the guy, the U.S. I want to say he was a general, but I don't think he was a general. I think he was a major. The major who was overseeing the whole shit to go pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
His spectre now casts a shadow
After he
over
picked it
the
up,
galaxies
he did a
everywhere
press
in
conference
the
and he held some of the pieces. He held some of the pieces of the plane of the UFO up, and he showed it on the news. He held it up, and in the paper he said he gave his report to the reporters. Reporter said he balled it up, like paper, and then when he let it go, it went right back to its original form, without any wrinkles or anything in it. And his son was even on the show that I watched, and his son, and they said that it was pieces of beams, pieces of metal that looked like beams, but little tiny beams, like you hold stuff together, and it had hieroglyphics on it. Yeah, because you know what some people say about, the pyramids are actually, they starting to realize what the pyramids are, right?
They're limestone.
No, the pyramids were giant generators.
Oh. How?
Okay, back in, I want to say,
Come on. What are these things? Oh, they're... Oh, her greatest fear is over. Okay.
I want to say maybe about the 12th or 13th century.
I've been quiet for a while.
There's been reports that they've been finding reports that people who were seeing the pyramids at those times said that it was covered in chromatic, what coffee cups are made of and shit like that, and at the top, very tip of each pyramid had a solid gold piece, solid gold tip.
Wait, so who is saying they saw this stuff?
Is they find the reports of it in scrolls and shit. And now, also,
solid gold tip could be referring to the star alignment that they did.
Yeah, but it's not there anymore. But gold is also a conductor of electricity.
Yeah.
Now, also what goes with that is that, do you know that they've been finding solid marble, what they call sarcophagus, embedded in, not embedded, but drowned in mercury?
Where?
In the
How did they
bottom,
move the mercury?
they how did who move the mercury?
Like, how do they know it's marbles? How did they get past the mercury? I assume it's
Because
liquid.
it's not drowned in it. It's like sitting in it. You can wear a suit and and walk through marble. I mean, walk through mercury. It's liquid mercury. Yeah. And they find it in these chambers where these liquid mercury is. It's burnt marks all over the wall. It's scorched burns all over the wall.
Oh, you heard about how they opened 2,500, I think it is, year-old sarcophagus, like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, when nothing was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just one of those storage things that they had. They thought a guy was going to die, but
Look, let me tell you something. Anything that they televise or they show on live, anything live like that, it's gonna be empty. I realized that when Geraldo back in the 80s, Geraldo was opening the vault of Al Capone, because you know Al Capone, when Al Capone died, there's like, they said like $250,000 of his money that's missing. They don't know where it's at, and he never told anybody where it's at. So they had found one of his old, it's numerous places of his old vaults where he had, but nobody really, most of them have been discovered and went in. Well, Geraldo found one that nobody discovered. He got permission from, I think it was Chicago or even New York, I can't remember where it was at, to knock down the wall and go in there. He knocked it down and went in there with nothing in that motherfucker. It was all on TV. It was like 2 hours long. Dave saying, and man, that shit was spectacular, dog. It opened up and it was nothing. Geraldo never had another show for at least 2 or 3 years. he damn near ruined his career, for real. I mean, seriously, he damn near ruined it.
Did any of the other vaults have anything in them?
Nope. They still ain't found the money. Well, you know about D.B. Cooper, don't you?
No.
oh yeah, I heard about that.
D.B. Cooper
why
back
do you
in...
join in the random parts?
No, because
like,
I've heard.
Part of the conversation, but then you're like, oh, I've heard of him. Then you go
I've
through, then
heard?
you just disappear for 5 years.
Well, D.B. Cooper back in the 1960s, late 50s, early 60s.
Not here. Not in this place.
You know, they didn't have all this TSA and security with airplanes. Well,
Yeah.
they used to also transport money. You know, the U.S. Mint used to transport money on the same plane as civilians.
Okay.
Well, this guy named D.B. Cooper, that was his alias, got on the plane that had like $250,000 on it, in U.S. dollars.
I mistook you for another.
Now these unmarked bills, they didn't have no serial number. They was just being, they was brought in, they was being brought over to be stamped or whatever. Anyway, he hijacked the plane, got all the passengers off when they land, then took the plane off, back off of the tarmac, waited till they was miles away from the airport, and then jumped out the plane in a parachute. They never found him or the money. They found the parachute. They found a couple of bills. They figured he must have died and miscalculated something and died. But a lot of people say you can't say that because you ain't found the body or the rest of the money.
Yeah.
Look it up. They never found it.
Was it?
That's
Did
just
they
like
find an open parachute, or was it still a closed parachute?
it was tore up. It was open, but it was tore up.
All right, so just
And it was
most
in a high.
likely-
It was in a high tree. It was stuck up in a high. You know how a parachute get hung up. It was stuck up in a high tree. Like even if he got out of the parachute and landed, he would have broke his leg or something. But they didn't find nothing.
You buried my body and the flowers bloomed once
And
more.
I'm thinking to myself, like, he landed. He just set that up to make it look like. I mean, if you got $250,000, what's a bundle? What's a little stack?
Only now
You know what I'm saying? What's a little stack or two to throw the cops off? And you got to think about this is 1950, early 1960. They ain't got nothing to test the money to see if it's stolen or to see or have a camera to see where this guy's spending money at. He got away with that shit.
Does he fare well?
Back in them days, dog, it was so easy to get away with shit. Nah, it's fucking hard. You gotta have a fucking tech just to rob a liquor store with your ass.
Yeah.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy.
I mean, it's also it's
No name.
hard,
I cursed
but
the
also
day I first heard it.
easy.
hmm
Because you can technically rob the register of a bank by just slipping a note.
Well, actually, if you can, it's not that hard to. How can I say it? It's not that hard to get a hold of the telephone line for the police department or for the 911 service for a or a police line or a particular police line from the 911 service, because 911 service is a separate entity from the the police department.
Yeah.
So it's not in the same building. It's not like, they can go to the next door and be like, hey, I got this stuff. No, they have to call or email. And if you can get connection, if you can intercept that connection, rerouting, or make it not come up at all,
What did he say?
you can get away with shit. You can get away with robbing a particular bank or a particular whatever.
Just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose.
But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a real, that's a real life shit. They never caught him.
Most serial killers, to be honest, they didn't really catch.
The ones that they caught are the ones that wanted to get themselves up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they never
the
caught
Zodiac killer was never caught, I don't think.
Yeah, they never caught the Zodiac killer. They never.
They had a theory in American Horror Story that the Zodiac killer was a bunch
shut the
of
fuck up.
woman cultist. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And they went by the word scum.
I seen.
And they had this gay guy in this group who released the fucking, puzzles. So they made it the Zodiac killer. And then they killed the gay guy. So yeah, that show is a fucking headache. Don't ever ask me to.
Can we just bring back old serial killers though? Like, what's the name a modern day serial killer?
Only one I can think of is Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's not a cool name.
Oh, three persons, three name person.
Like shit like the Zodiac
John Wayne
killer.
Gacy. John Wayne Gacy.
He lived in Michigan.
Yeah.
You know what his day job was?
Clown.
When he wasn't killing people? Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
There's a serious moment in my game, and here we are talking about fucking serial killers.
Robert Sabinsky. I think that was his name. The
Axeman. The Axeman. The Axeman.
The Iceman.
I'm the Axeman.
Axeman of New Orleans.
When I think of the world around.
A friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the
Alright.
rose.
It's time to go back to Fallout.
What keeps you in this world?
I just beat all the
Like an
Mechanist
insect pinned in a
robots.
collection.
I'm talking to her now.
Horrible.
Need to be honest. If I take the
Codsworth, where are you going?
cease to
I've already
exist,
killed all
as might the world is built around you.
And what will happen then?
Action right
Shall
now.
I be free of the suffering, the sadness?
I got
As
a
if
couple of
they're
robots I
little
can make too.
wrecks.
I almost had a 6-man team of armies in that fucking place.
I don't wish to
None of them
suffer
helped them out
anymore,
because they didn't follow me around.
but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at
My
all.
guy's morbidly obese. Also, P, did you look at my Fallout character or no?
Oh shit.
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single
Oh, thank God, he texted back.
relief when you took the rose in
Who?
hand.
Tyler.
Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger.
Okay.
He's at a
I
family
can't
dinner.
remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Alden.
Yeah, I told you he was fine,
I
Petey.
didn't have to.
Yeah, but I worry about this
He would
motherfucker.
have kept the flower he left me.
What the fuck?
I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Ranger.
Our
Yes.
service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of
I'm
the
confused
uncropped
as to
man
what
of
I'm looking
glass.
at here.
Stand in his way,
You're looking
and
at a
you'll meet
morbidly
fate
obese
worse than
guy
death.
wearing Elder
Seek
Maxon's battle
salvation in
coat and the
glass that
BOS
can't
hood.
be broken.
I'm never wearing that coat again.
Glass that can't be broken.
Why not?
Cause
The outfit
you
doesn't
ruined.
look bad.
You ruined
How did
it.
I ruin it? How did I ruin it?
Look at it. It's ruined.
How is it ruined? I don't understand.
Cause any
I
fat
make my
guy
my
wearing anything
character
cool
faces.
just
My
immediately
faces
downgrades it.
look better than any face you could ever make, and don't even try to deny that. Because I know that's facts. When I actually
I'll be
try
right
to
back.
make something, I didn't actually try to make anything. I just made its face look fat.
You made everything look fat.
I'm also using a fat man as my weapon. No, I'm using a mini nuke as my weapon.
He's a fat man.
No, I insta kill with this thing, man. Because what it is it's the model or the mini nuke that the suiciders use. So I use this as my weapon.
Oh, okay.
I insta kill people, but not because it's the mini nuke. It's just because my strength is so high. With the final countdown, break your bones, I will kill you. Do I care that you have a group of settlers inside? No, I just care that you have 4 settlers for me. 4. That's all I need is those 4 people. To then run this. Run this town. No more British occupation. Have your tea back, you Jackson. Where did you... Where the hell did you go? Don't tell me you... Bitch. Did you glitch under the map when you went
What
there?
happened?
Look. Sometimes when you do a modded playthrough, the raiders and shit are glitchy. For the out of time mission where you go to help Preston.
Out of time.
Or whatever it's called. The one that you help Preston Garvey. Alright?
That's really specific.
The first one, the out of time.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
The very first one.
And then sometimes they'll out of existence.
Oh,
and then you
the,
can't
in the fucking museum thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, get kneed across the building. How did I do that? I just need someone. Okay.
Race!
I'm back.
Hi, buddy. Alright, time to repair this fucking sword.
Greetings again. Oh, that's
Fuck that cafe, Marty.
Oh, hell no.
Yes. Also, PD, taking you said anytime a fat guy wears anything cool, it makes it worse.
Show me what you have in stock.
I guess that makes it so everything you wear is ugly as fuck.
Yep.
And everything Willie wears rips.
Yep.
What you playing, Major?
Fallout.
How many dailies you get done?
2, 3, maybe 4. I wasn't counting. I got at least 1. I think. Not entirely sure. Yeah, maybe I didn't get any done. Oh well, this rake's only at like 3, so.
You better got something done, dude. I ain't fucking playing because I will court-martial.
Yo, what?
Court-martial.
Why?
Because you said you were supposed to. You said you lied. You lied.
How do I lie?
You, sir, lie.
How?
You said that you got some dailies done.
I said I may have.
You may have. So that means you're not on your job. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So you get a court martial. I get to shoot you in the face.
Am I supposed to be doing that?
And I get to shoot you in the face next time I see you.
Am I supposed to be doing that though?
You're supposed to be at least doing 1 daily. I mean, what's the problem? What's the issue of you doing 1 day? 1 day.
I mean, there is none.
You could have visited a shop. You could have visited a shop in motherfucking.
Oh, I did. I visited Spring.
You visited what?
Springs.
Okay.
When I was hunting down PD, but then he decided to get pussy and switch games.
Well, I was planning on fucking
destroying
streaming.
someone's their horse.
Well, no, I was planning on streaming that you kept fucking chasing me.
Because you blew up my wagon and killed my horse.
Well, let's agree to disagree.
But you did though.
Well, you see, when you put it like that, that was aggressive.
But that's what you did.
Exactly.
I said small pee-pee.
My major is only 14, so he doesn't know it. Oh, okay. Why can't I sell this?
I'm only 14, so I don't know shit about male anatomy.
No, you don't know anything about having a big penis.
Okay, you cut out. What the fuck did you just say? I heard you don't know nothing about.
You don't know anything about having a big penis.
Oh,
What? I wasn't listening. What the fuck?
Petey's jealous that I have a bigger.
No, I'm not. That's not how that conversation went.
Wait. How do y'all know? How do you know how to get that? Y'all don't even hear me. Oh my god, I'm so
This video is definitely getting taken out.
Alright, Petey, what's your PP size?
No, we're not answering this.
Is it Magnum? Is it extra
We are
large?
not. We're not comparing sizes right now. Shut up.
Why not, Petey?
Because knowing you, you will take this joke further and further to the edge. And we're already tipping over, so stop it.
I got a 7-inch savior. Dopey, what's your...
I'm not answering you.
Alright, I don't care that my son is alive. I'm just here to build settlements, okay?
This motherfucker just froze time. How the fuck?
You freeze time by hitting the options button, PD. It's not that hard to understand.
No, shut up.
Oh, PD, you scared to tell me your penis?
I'm not telling you, Major.
You're black. It's probably like 3 inches.
What?
You heard me.
Occasionally I find time
Okay.
Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities.
Race is going
I would-
completely quiet. He's embarrassed to be our friends, you know that?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Darth actually has a micro penis, and he just talks with Nick a lot to try to forget. It's the final countdown. Thank you, Preston, for the free slaves, for the free slaves, for the free slaves. And none of them are black, so I'm not racist. Yeah, no, race hates us. Should I invite Darth to the party?
Hey, restoring order. I'm finished with the automatron.
EA Sports UFC 3.
Who's playing that? You?
No,
Got you to play that?
No, that's what Darth's playing. However, Petey,
What?
Mike is on.
No.
He's not on a. He's Mike.
Chi,
yeah.
homo.
Although he's not on a game.
The homo.
Sniper's on, but he's on GTA again. That fucking low-life scumbag that doesn't know how to play anything else. It doesn't allow you to fucking spam rockets at someone. Alright, where the hell is this bitch? I need your slaves. Why did I say slaves? Oh,
You sure did, you racist bastard.
they're all white, don't worry.
Oh, okay. Cool. It's not slavery, it's retribution. I'm just talking shit.
What would you have me fall in?
Just
Petey, you should really take tips off of my sleeping quarters. You really should take tips. My settlement sleeping quarters. You should really take tips.
Sure. Well, go ahead.
Let's just say there's like 48 beds randomly placed on one floor right beside each other on angles.
Okay,
that
that's
don't
not
match each
what
other.
I do. But okay.
Well, it's because I'm just rushing through this shit.
You shouldn't do that.
But this is only to make a 100% happiness settlement, so I can then copy that to make a 100% settlement.
Okay, Major.
I have
crippling depression.
Half roasted Preston. Be on the ground. Bend your knees to me. You heard what I said. Oh god, don't tell me all of you guys decided to go on food. Please no. I need some of you guys.
if you don't give them a job to do, they will go on food.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them went on food, even though I didn't assign any of them.
If you don't give them a job, the new people automatically go to food. That's what the guy said.
What the devil?
Jeez, there's a lot of metal I could get around here. This damn suit, I can't carry shit. It'll still be here when I can come back, right?
Where's this?
Robco.
It should. This is just things you're gonna drop on the floor, right?
Say again?
This is just stuff you're gonna drop on the floor?
No.
Okay.
It's robots.
Oh, the robots?
Yeah, I want the junk out of the robot. Are they still? Can I get back in Robco?
Do you have a companion?
Yeah.
Tell them to loot them.
They full.
That doesn't matter. Well, it shouldn't matter.
Oh
Pretty sure they'll say
man.
Holy shit! I'm already at 81 happiness.
Awesome.
What the fuck am I doing on this that I didn't do on my other
Oh,
one?
he just killed that homeless dude. He put a spoon in his eye when he paused time. What is that guy? What is he? He can control time. He can grant wishes. What the?
He's a genie.
This motherfucker's
Well, you
a
know
god.
what? I guess I can come back. because I didn't finish it and I left and came back.
You know,
So
I run
should
into
be
some weird shit in this game. This
No, see,
motherfucker
I'm at
is
Robocore. I'm at Robocore sales and services. It say clear. And now I see an M on here that say the mechanism layer and it say clear. It say
Yeah, that means all the enemies are gone.
I know it say 0 people and 50%.
Well, did you
yeah,
move people
she
there?
doesn't count as a settler. Because she doesn't live inside the settlement, she lives right beside the settlement.
Yeah, she lives in the building, but not directly in the area where the building is supposed to be. It's stupid.
So what, the settlement is East Boston Preparatorial School?
No, it's the lair, but
We're talking
lives...
about the... Yeah, we're talking about the chick.
Oh, that's the building next to the lair. I ain't been there yet.
Oh no, she still lives in the Mechanist building, but it's not in the settlement boundaries.
Oh, she stays in Robocore.
No, you know, if you want to talk to her, you fast travel to the Mechanist layer.
Where to?
But she's like, if you go up to where she was, where all the robo brains are typing.
Yeah.
Down that hall, there's workbenches and stuff, and your first door on your right, once you get to the hall's on the other side of the robo brains. The first door on your right is her sleeping area.
I didn't even see that area. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah, that's where you get the schematics to make the iBot pods.
It just told me that all pods are open.
Treating the ill and wounded, it's my
What?
No place on
After I got her to stand down. Oh, here go the iPods. They told me that all robot mods was open.
The wedding, the time we spent together, it was nice.
I don't know.
But you have your life and I have mine.
But
This doesn't make sense.
I can thank you.
So is that the same Isabella from Fallout 3?
You too, Gareth.
Possibly. I didn't look that up.
No.
Ooh, drawing the mechanisms.
Well,
Yeah.
I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going
Did
to
she
learn
tell you this
business, I'd
story
have to
about
find someone
her thing?
Huh? Me?
Turned out I didn't
No,
have to look
I
for
didn't. I
it.
got
An
her.
academy,
I got her
an
thing though.
assistant to
Yeah,
Professor
do you want me to
Fletcher.
explain the story of her?
Things all geared for
No.
Everett met with
Okay.
Isn't she from Fallout 3? From the girl from
Well,
the.
no, like how she came up with the
Asked the
Mechanist.
professor to do some
She
research.
came in from the cartoon, from the
Professor
comic
got so
book.
worked up doing it, he went
She found a drawing of it from
jealousy guarded his nose.
on a
Wouldn't even
child,
let his assistant look
or
at it.
like a dead caravan,
Where'll I find him?
and that's where she decided to make her
Inside his house on
persona.
Academy grounds.
And that child was from Fallout 3. Remember in Fallout 3, the Mechanist versus
The under house arrest.
the guy who controlled the ants in that town. You had to stop him. No, you don't remember.
I didn't play much of Fallout 3. I hated it. Well, it was good, but like the no
Hey,
running.
Major. I'm gonna start calling you Major ASS.
I wouldn't be surprised to see
Thank you.
No,
I'm now almost a ship.
To talk to this professor.
Huh?
We'll go together.
So I'm now almost a ship.
All over the academy. Doubt that they're alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
The
Besides,
U.S.
we might
the
run into-
Major Uranus. Major, you're gonna kill me. Literally, you're gonna kill me from laughing.
Fuck
I don't know he was gonna say that. I laughed way too hard at that.
you. Yeah, you did.
Cause you knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. Alright.
Do you guys remember the Yop commercials?
Huh?
The
What?
Yop commercials? Or did you guys not have Yop commercials?
Yahoo commercials?
Yop. Y-O-P-O.
Oh, the Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Those
No,
were
we-
great. Those commercials were great. Yes, they were.
Do you have Geico commercials?
Yeah, the little gecko guy trying to sell you insurance.
Yeah.
A little lizard fuck
Those
thing.
commercials are funny.
Yeah.
I like the hump day commercial. That's just not funny. Hey, Sarah, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Well guarded.
You like Bobby, Bobby. You like Bobby, 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 Bobby. Look, guess what day it is? He like he turned away. He's like, oh, come on, man. Carol, Carol, Carol. Guess what day it is? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And Big Camel said that shit. It was delicious.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Without the steak sauce. You're welcome. Thank you.
How do I hold this mini nuke? I'm like holding it like pinky or some shit.
Would you say your name is Pinky? Well, I guess
no, I'm holding the mini nuke with like my pinky.
Uh-oh. One time I was playing Red Dead on single player, and you know how you're gonna do the chores and pick up the hay?
Yeah.
He picked the hay up with one hand, was swinging it around like it was a suitcase. I'm like, what the fuck? Sometimes that game is buggy, and I'm like, it should not be that buggy for a patterned out game like that to be. You know what I'm saying? GTA ain't that goddamn buggy on single player. And you switch between 3 characters.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was
I
catching
still
you
think.
up.
Oh, they said they got. I didn't watch it, but they got some new shit leaked for the Halloween night.
Oh, some new shit.
Yeah, Hazard put some new shit out. I didn't get to watch it.
Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna watch it first. Actually, I don't have his notifications turned on, so I wouldn't. God.
I'll be having a lot of people's notifications turned on. God damn it.
Here's what we'll do.
I hate when I drop my remote because it's for some minute.
Alright.
Yeah. No, I ain't even had this. I'm about to have this TV for a year.
Alright, Hazard.
That's the first TV I bought in a long.
When did he release the update? Or the video? It's like 2 days ago?
I want to say a day ago, maybe 2 days ago.
Alright, because the 2 days ago one is talking about the Buffalo Rifle. The 1 day ago one is talking about how players don't want this update, Red Dead Online.
Then it might not have been Hazard then.
I'm gonna watch this, like the one that he released a day ago, because I'm confused as what update he's talking. Oh, it's talking about the.
Major, you're cutting out.
Cutting out, Major.
Epic gamer moment.
Well, you know how when you click on something, it shows you a whole bunch of different things. See, scroll through the rest of them and see if it see something. Cause I just saw it.
2 weeks ago. Looks like he may have talked about. No, that's talking about the glitch.
It was about a day ago.
Yeah, I don't think it was Hazard that did it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I know on my feed, if I see something I don't like, YouTube put up, I don't like it. And that's why I don't like it, because I don't like it. I said I don't like it, get it the fuck off my page, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What now? I'm thinking about getting Ghost to Swing. I go with Ghost to Swing.
Already?
Yeah. That game is legendary. You know, they found a star larger than our sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our sun's only a medium-sized star.
Yeah. It's not even really medium, it's kind of small. What? Somebody built a 4,000 degree plasma lightsaber sword.
Yeah, the hacksmith.
Are you there?
Yeah. Why you don't be telling me about these things, Major?
I don't know that you care about these lightsaber
You're a fucked
things.
up friend, man.
I didn't even know that you do.
What did you say? Okay, if you
All
didn't
that
know
stuff.
that, if you didn't know that, what did you say earlier? Why did you say what you said earlier?
What? Talking about how lightsaber thing?
No.
What did I say earlier?
You said it's a trip house. We're so much similar, but we're not.
If you
Oh,
wish to
yeah.
see me again before I go,
So what made
I'll
you
be
think that
around.
not to tell me that?
Packing will take some time yet.
Because I didn't realize you that you'd be interested in a guy that makes Iron Man suits and
You see the guy that
ejectable
made the
seats.
Fallout suit? You see the guy that made the Fallout suit?
He
Fully
may have
functional.
made one.
No, fully functional Raider type.
I don't. Maybe.
I just
Oh,
saw
no,
this shit.
probably not.
It was on my YouTube on TV feed though.
No.
Let me look. I might have put it in my library. I hope I did. I doubt it. There you go. Which one do something? Look, I don't think I did. Nope.
Muppets.
It's all Petey's fault.
What?
Yeah, Petey's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
What'd I do?
Good question. I don't know.
No, you always like, what I do? Don't even know. Don't you do the shit so much, don't even fucking know you do. Fuck's sake, Petey.
Yeah, Petey.
What?
Yeah, cause I don't want to get 100% happiness and have to put like 11 fucking clinics and 7 shops in my fucking settlement. Why the fuck I want to do that shit?
Because achievement.
Because life hack.
I still need to watch that rug glitch and pillar glitch.
Yeah.
Because my man did Blue Zone. He built on top of at Great Garden. He built everything up to where it's right there where it's meeting
The highway, right?
Yeah.
You can do that without the rug glitch.
There's
I
also,
know, I'm just saying. I wanted to know about the rug glitch.
Yeah. That's right.
There's been a few places.
you can also
that
do that at Dalton Farm. I think it's Dalton Finch
Cool,
Farm.
I can't find. Maybe I will sleep and drink that shit. 'Cause I cannot find it now. Because I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing. Okay, who else I'll be watching that shows with Sean Red? Okay. Oh yeah, here you go. Trippy commentaries.
Yeah, him.
I don't care too much for him.
Trippy commentaries?
Yeah, I don't really care too. He be no, no, I like Trippy commentaries. It's that was it something Fiasco guy. I don't like him.
Oh, Jimmy Fiasco.
He be hating on
Is that you? Leave the bed punt in the
he
usual
hating
spot.
on what's his name?
Take the punter. I shan't be eating today.
Who?
Fiasco.
Yeah, like who does he hate on?
Red Dead.
How'd you get here? Get out.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
nothing. Don't
He
waste
hates
time
on
on
Yeah,
Red
sometimes.
No, it's not you fucker.
I was talking about the Undead Nightmare thing. Oh yeah, they added a new secret. Is this in story mode?
Yeah, the new what?
Yeah, it's a story mode thing.
What?
What?
Trippy was talking about how they added a new secret, and it's just a story mode thing. Oh, he doesn't classify if it's online or not. It's fucking bitch. God damn it. So it could be in...
Trippy, and then he be doing clickbait too.
Yeah.
When I first heard him, I thought it was Hazard with a code or something.
Whatever. Someone else will cover it, and I can watch it.
Say what? Yeah, you talking about that XO1 power armor guy. I ain't talking about him, I'm talking about a guy that did a Raider outfit. They did the Raider one.
Hit upon
Yeah.
mysterious entities of there. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures for
I'm
many
just really
days,
quiet.
but always as evil incarnate. This
You
is
watch
what
Silent
we call
Core
it
sometimes?
God Odin, the
Huh?
Sometimes,
giant
yeah.
Master Mirror, or
Talking to
Lord
Major.
Glass.
Yeah.
I think we watch Silent Core.
Deciphering
Yeah, I
ancient
heard. I
scrolls
talking
was
to you.
great. Yeah, I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims.
10
I watch
updates coming
most.
soon. Oh, I'm sorry. So 10 updates coming to Red Dead Online. That's what he got. Silent Core. That was 23 hours ago. But shit, the last one he did was the Rockstar Pass, and that was 3 days ago. Like, I hope he's not just finishing the Rockstar Pass. You slipping.
Yeah.
Some of these guys I'll be looking at, like this one guy, what's his name, Draco?
Told me himself.
Draco?
Yeah,
Paid me a
old
visit
guy.
once.
He used to do
Yeah.
Defiance 2021 or something like that, or 2025 or something.
I
Anyway,
think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I looked at his Red Dead and I'm like, shit, Petey got more money than this motherfucker. Shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't got no brain. What the fuck are they doing? It's like all of a sudden everybody started playing Red Dead online or the single player. All of a sudden, like,
Yeah. Although you probably won't like Dark then.
Who?
Dark. He gives a lot of guides on like the best way to do this, but he doesn't have a lot of money necessarily.
Oh no, I don't. It's not that I don't like him. It's funny how you go have a YouTube page, and then have it always be talking about come and play with him. You know what I'm saying? I sent him a friend request. I can't remember if I sent him one or I meant to send him one. But we be talking about playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think it's on streams that he does that.
Yeah, he does that. And then some people he play off stream too.
Yeah.
Now he got some money.
Yeah.
Now he a grinder. Now I will say. Now see people now that you see any YouTuber you see playing that got like type of money I got or more, they grinders.
Yeah.
When it first came out, you see people with like 100,000, 200,000. Oh, they were doing the glitch all day, every day. But that's how. I mean, when we were doing the glitch, shit, it wasn't nothing to spend. It wasn't nothing to spend $500 or $700 on an outfit. Because I was already grinding in between when it really wasn't on to do the glitch. Then when we got on, I knew we was gonna do the glitch 2 or 3 times. So I'll make this money back anyway, and then some. But then people like Petey, they wasn't doing shit in between. This is his early days. He was lazy. I used to wonder how me and Pills, let's say we do a glitch on Monday. He broke on Tuesday, but he was in the shop with me and Pills, and we got even more money than we had the night before. You know, how the fuck? That's why I wish we had joined this in our early days, maybe.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So we could have been in the wars with us.
Yeah.
That sounds so fucking enthused.
I'm sorry.
Oh man. He's like the little brother I never had. You like my little brother too, GD. Actually, I do got 2 little brothers. They mix. They're kind of weird.
We're kind of weird.
Yeah, but y'all weird fun. They kind of weird, like.
You're like.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. The older brother, them, he's still my younger brother. He cool. Me and him talk on Facebook and Instagram a lot. And he's that boy is, that man is. He actually, he graduated from University of South California, USC.
No way to get rid of him.
Got a degree in journalism.
Who am I in dialogue with? They're about to get Okay, it's Sturgis.
Meaning?
Of them reels contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
Not mentioning the tones.
Come on. You know you can give me 82.
Unless it will disappear once you're
Mama Murphy, shut the fuck up before I give you a concussion. Thank you.
What's she saying?
She keeps bringing up that I'm tied to this place. Yes, God. Oh,
The Witcher
when
3
you bring her
Blood and
settlement, she'll
Wine.
talk to you.
The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine.
Say what?
What the fuck is the mic? The Witcher.
Shut up.
The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC offers.
What'd you say, Meg? Once you what?
Alright, so when you bring her to her settlement, sometimes when you walk past her, she'll be like, you're tied to this place. And then you have to give her jet. This is the Minuteman way of completing the thing. If you just give her a bunch of drugs.
Helped me a lot.
Oh, I ain't gave her. I gave her drugs one time.
Oh, to feel use after so many
I
years
didn't really care for that
living
shit.
in fear.
Yeah, although you can kill her by making her overdose on drugs.
I do that on my next play.
Yeah, you have to have all the drugs already with you, and then you just talk to her. She asks for them, you give it to her, and then she'll overdose eventually.
Cool. Cause I know at
Ooh,
some
new
point,
settler.
I know at one point in my bad playthrough, I'm killing everything.
I don't give a shit.
Destroying all the settlements, destroying all the factions.
Motherfucker
Yeah.
slipped on a bottle. Motherfucker dodged a shelf that almost fell on him, but
And guess
slipped
what
on a
I'm gonna
bottle
have when I
and.
do this, man?
Okay.
What?
The AI power suit.
The AI power suit?
Mm-hmm. You can get it out the creation for the power suit that got an AI in an AI computer in. And it's gonna make shit upgrade.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, not gonna make it better. Ooh, more robot. Okay, it's time to heal this bad boy.
Alright, Codsworth.
The only thing I don't like is that, I ain't gonna say I don't like is that, what's her name? The power suit that I got on the DLC, Captain Cosmos.
Yeah.
I can get a whole bunch of different paint jobs on that motherfucker. But when I get to the regular power armor, I ain't got none of it. Like, they got an art tech on there. They got the old PropCon from Fallout 3.
Okay.
Oh damn, none of this shit gotta be repaired? That's awesome.
Codsworth, slow your ass down. Holy shit.
Now,
Are
when
you
you
so
kill,
sad?
when you start killing everything, does Cosworth start getting mad about that shit?
He doesn't need to know.
What do you mean? How you do it in secret?
Well, no, like, what do you mean by when you start killing everything?
When you start killing your settlers, don't you be killing your settlers?
Oh, yeah, if you kill your settlers, the entire settlement tries to kill you.
Even Cosworth?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, everyone besides your companion, including other companions that aren't currently your companion.
Oh wow. So then they become prey.
Yeah, they try. Well, they're still immortal.
Hmm?
Anyone that's immortal will stay immortal, but
No, they won't.
Yes.
We talked about this on YouTube.
what?
YouTube. They talked about this on YouTube.
DlC, wedding was a great idea.
YouTube.
Finally have a chance to rest, to get away from it all. It'll be good to do just that.
You can take them out of immortality.
How?
Once you attack them.
Once you attack your companions, it takes them out of.
Once they're in the settle, once they're not your companion, they're not immortal.
Said you needed to.
Once they're in the settlement, yeah, I think. I thought we gotta do it somehow.
I don't know. I've never tried.
I got a whole bunch of videos saved on my YouTube page. I ain't looked at all of them. I look at something. Like, you know, there's a power suit in the water near that airplane, right?
Yeah.
Half on the airplane. I think that one got the jet.
We tried once, and I know how that went.
I think, I'm not sure. And then there's another power suit. There's 2 power suits at the at Fort Hick. Did you get those?
No. I don't typically collect the power suits. Then just one playthrough that I found.
Oh my god! What was that?
What the fuck? That was you.
Well, the piece was
What?
That was me.
I used it well.
Mate,
The second one was me.
What first one?
did you stick it up your ass and fart? What the fuck was it?
Nah, Petey breathed down his mic, so I breathed down mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I did mine harder.
Cunt.
I'm only laughing because I'm high. Fuck yeah, both of y'all tiny asses.
Look, can I jump, please? No. Okay, now can I jump? There we go. Infinite height, let's go.
Alright,
And that Cosmo suit they gave me not just a power armor, they gave me this Captain Cosmo suit, like a Vault Tech suit.
Okay.
Man, I can jump on roofs from the ground and just that suit alone. They give you like a super jumping in it.
Well, so you can jump from the floor to the roof?
Mm-hmm.
You still take fall damage?
Nope.
Okay.
And it's upgradable too.
Right.
The only thing I don't like is they got ugly ass colors. The only nice colors they got is red and blue. Then they got bright ass green, and then yellow, and then hot ass fucking pink. So Dark would love that shit.
Yeah, I would be using the hot pink, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know you'll be in the hot pink. He tried to act like.
But it's because I know it's
nice.
shit. That's why I use
No,
that
you
kind of
like
stuff.
pink because it's nice and bright, and you're such a dark and gloomy guy. Don't try to fake it.
Gloomy is such an
But
old
I'm not.
person in the world.
I'm a dark and gloomy guy myself, but I don't like bright ass colors. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yeah, I don't like bright colors. Typically, I don't. Some stuff I look
like
okay
pink.
with,
You like pink.
and that's fine.
You
But
like
I-
pink and ain't even had no pink.
Ah.
Trying to hold my smoke.
What was that noise, Petey?
That wasn't me. That was Ray.
Yeah.
That was you.
Oh, that. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was Ray.
Because I said you didn't even have no pink. It made your speech just like, whatever.
Like, okay.
Where's your proof that I don't?
Boy, you better not be having sex. You're too young.
Yeah.
I just be fucking with you.
Petey's too fat.
Nah, he just gotta lay there.
I know. That's how his bed got broke.
The bed got broke because I jumped on it because I'm immature. Fuck you.
No, you got broke from this pumping on your ass.
Why did you jump on your bed?
Why was you jumping on your bed? You not
Because
paying?
I'm immature. I thought we established this.
You didn't think you was gonna break your bed?
I knew I was gonna break it. I didn't want it. Fucking
You still did it. What an ass.
took the risk. It was worth it. May have
How
a bad
was it
day.
worth it? You probably jumped once and it just fucking.
I was gonna say, how many
broke
bounces
your
did you get out of it?
Believe it or not, I got a good 10 jumps in before it broke.
Oh shit. That's one sturdy fucking bed. I bet it went
Oh, it's metal, so it can bend. So shut up.
So bend it back.
That motherfucker bent and cracked.
You won't.
No way. That was too hard to do.
Oh, shit.
I did eventually get it back, but then I had to take it outside. Then it rained. Then I forgot it was outside, and then it became rusty.
Oh, damn. It didn't rust up, did it?
It did rust up. That's why it was trash.
Oh,
Imagine living on an island and not expecting it to rain.
Well,
And then-
it's summer. It doesn't
but you know
rain
what?
much, you cunt. It was
It don't
summer there
matter.
at the
Salt,
time.
look, Peter, you surrounded by salt water.
That is
Yeah, but I'm not
So
near the
salt-
ocean at the moment. So
You're
when it
surrounded
cannot
by
reach
salt.
us.
Listen.
No,
You're surrounded by
holy
salt.
hey.
You're surrounded by salt water. So the salt. So when when the sunlight hits the water, it evaporates the top layer of the water that's on the top. So therefore, when it evaporates the water, the salt particles get into the air and they blow.
I really hate when Mr. Enrico gives us a fucking old person lesson.
Well, hey, I'm trying to spread the knowledge that I know on to you.